Good evening. It's Friday, 10 p.m. once again here in New York City, and you're tuning into August Nights right here on FM 92.3 now. I'm your host for the evening, August Shin. I hope you've been well. It's been really cold here in New York City the past couple of days. Lots and lots of snow. Not one of those snowstorms where you get buried in like 2 feet of snow, but it's been snowing frequently, and I've been thinking a little bit about snow in particular because I used to love when it used to snow. Of course, when you were kids, you used to hope and pray that it snows so much that you get snowed in and school would be canceled. But I used to love snow in particular because it just felt so quiet and peaceful. As a young kid, it kind of might be a bit of a weird observation, but I really used to love the peacefulness that snow used to bring. And of course, the fun that came along with the snow the day after. Cleaning up the snow might not have been all that fun, but just being able to make snowmen and just play snowball fights all day with your brothers, it was fun times. It made me think a little bit about how I reacted or how I connected with snow now as an older person. And I'd like to think that I still enjoy the idea of snow being beautiful and pretty when it comes down, and sometimes when you just watch it fall, you get lost in your thoughts and you feel entranced. But there is a significant difference. I think as you get older, there is that idea of magic of snow kind of dissipating from you. I don't feel it as being as magical anymore. And I guess that's simply because of the fact that we're older. But I hope wherever you guys are tuning in from, if it is snowing, I hope you still have that magic in your soul to be able to enjoy it. But today's recording session, today's show is actually going to be a very, very simple one. Today, you're going to hear me talk very little because it is a commercial-less run that we will be running on the show today. So I figured, why don't I just dedicate all of our tracks tonight to one particular artist? And the particular artist in question that I will be showcasing today is none other than Korean vocal maestro Kyung. He is one of my favorite singers of all time. I'm going to read you this quick little blurb from Wikipedia. Kyung was born on April 17th, 1979. He is a South Korean singer and television host. He debuted in 2001 and has released 8 studio albums in Korean and 2 studio albums in Japanese. My word, that is a lot of work for a man who's only 42. He's got a lot left in him. Hopefully he has a lot still to come because he is an amazing, amazing musician. But he has also hosted and appeared on numerous South Korean variety television shows, including 2 Days, One Night, Witch Hunt, Non-Summit, and the list goes on. I mean, this man is a jack of all trades. He can do it all. He's very, very talented. Recently, he's on YouTube doing cooking shows as well as singing on his YouTube channel. It is brilliant. It is amazing. It's fun, entertaining, and that mellow, sweet voice of his, it's amazing. I mean, for him to let me contain myself. I just really wish, if there's one thing that I wish I was blessed with, is I wish I was blessed with a voice like his, because he is just one of the greatest talents of our generation when it comes to music with his voice. But interestingly, I thought I considered myself to be a Sung Young super fan, and I found myself a bit ashamed because I had no idea that he was a student and a graduate of Korea University. Not that it's important, but it is definitely something to take note because I think it explains his origins of his sharp, witty humor. He graduated from Korea University, which, for those of you who don't know, is one of the top 3 prestigious Sky colleges in Korea. He received a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and then a Master of Arts in Journalism and Mass Communication. So he is he is a graduate of a good school, and for me at least, that makes sense as to why he is so sharp and witty, because he, on television shows, he's not one of those guys that draws out laughter with slapstick or goofy comments. He's more sharp and witty and sometimes a bit stingy. And whether you like his sense of humor on television, I think as a musician he should be championed and applauded as one of the greatest of our generation personally, because I think as a talent and a musician he is just amazing, amazing, amazing. So today's uninterrupted, commercial-free show of our evening will be honoring Sung Young as a musician. And maybe honoring wasn't the right word because he's still young and kicking, but nonetheless, we're going to show love to Sung Young tonight by picking 3 songs. And it was so difficult for me to select these 3 because I had so many to choose from. I love so many of his songs, but I guarantee you this isn't the last time you've heard of Sung Young on our show. I promise you guys that. So with that in mind, we'll get straight into it. The first song is actually a bit of a sleeper hit. Not really a sleeper hit because this actually was extremely popular when it first released, but it's a remake. It is a remake of 서태지's song. The title of the track is 너에게, or To You, and it featured on the hit series Reply 1994 as part of its OST, and it is an amazing, beautiful, brilliant song. So with that in mind, I will leave you guys tonight. Enjoy the songs, enjoy Kyung, and let me know if you guys enjoy these tracks. Good night.
너의 말들을 웃어 넘기는 나의 마음을 너는 모르겠지. 너의 모든 걸 좋아하지만 지금 나에겐 두려움이 없어. 너무 많은 생각들이 너를 가로막고는 있지만 날 보고 웃어주는 네가 그냥 고마울 뿐이야. 너는 아직 순수한 마음이 너무 예쁘게 남았어. 하지만 나는 왜 그런지 모두가 어려워. 어려움일 뿐이지. 나에게 보내는 따뜻한 시선에 때로는 외면하고 얼굴을 돌리는 걸. 너를 싫어해서가 아니야. 언젠가부터 나의 맘속에 근심이 생겼지. 네가 좋아진 그 다음부터 널 생각하며 깊은 한숨뿐만. 사랑스러운 너의 눈을 보면 내 맘이 편안해지고 네 손을 잡고 있을 때면 나 이런 꿈을 꾸기도 했어. 날 뺨에 네가 키스할 땐 온 세상이 내 것 같아. 이대로 너를 안고 싶어. 하지만 세상에는 아직도 너무 많은 일이 네 앞에 버티고 있잖아. 시선을 돌리게 된 것을 너는 이런 내 마음 아는지. 너의 마음 다치게 하긴 싫어. 이러는 것뿐이지. 어른들은 항상 내게 말하지. 넌 아직도 모르고 있는 일이 더 많다고. 내 순수한 마음 난 변치 않길 바래. 그동안 어떻게 지냈니 물어보진 못했지. 그저 어색한 안녕. 참 반가웠던 너무 짧았던 인사가 끝나고 어렴풋한 미안함을 나는 보았어. 괜찮아 괜찮아 지나간 일인걸. 너를 보고도 웃지 못한 이유는 원망이 아냐. 괜찮아 괜찮아 다만 묻고 싶어. 너에게도 나는 따뜻한 기억일까. 서로가 마지막이 되길 우린 약속했지만 그저 스쳐간 인연. 주고 싶은 것 주지 못한 것 마음에 남아서 넌 떠나도 난 그곳에 고여 있었지. 괜찮아 괜찮아 지나간 일인걸. 너를 보고도 웃지 못한 이유는 원망이 아냐. 괜찮아 괜찮아 다만 묻고 싶어. 나로 인해 너도 조금은 울었을까. 하고 싶은 말이 너무 많은데 이미 돌아선 너를 잡을 수 없어. 괜찮아 이제는 지나간 일인걸. 내가 감당한 외로움만큼 네가 편해졌다면 괜찮아 괜찮아 미안해 하지마. 넌 내게 언제나 고마운 기억인걸. 혹시 돌아오고 싶다면 지금이라도 난 지친 하루가 가고 달빛 아래 두 사람 하나의 그림자. 눈 감으면 잡힐 듯 아련한 행복이 아직 저기 있는데. 상처 입은 마음은 너의 꿈마저 그늘을 드리워도 기억해줘. 아프도록 사랑하는 사람이 곁에 있다는 걸. 때로는 이 길이 멀게만 보여도 서글픈 마음에 눈물이 흘러도 모든 일이 추억이 될 때까지 우리 두 사람 서로의 쉴 곳이 되어주리. 너와 함께 걸을 때 어디로 가야 할지 길이 보이지 않을 때 기억할게. 너 하나만으로 눈이 부시 세상을 여전히 서툴고 또 부족하지만 언제까지나 네 곁에 있을게. 캄캄한 밤 길을 잃고 헤매도 우리 두 사람 서로의 등불이 되어주리. 먼 훗날 무지개 천하에 우리가 찾던 꿈 거기 없다 해도 그대와 나 함께 보내는 지금 이 시간들이 내겐 그보다 더 소중한 걸. 때로는 이 길이 멀게만 보여도 서글픈 마음에 눈물이 흘러도 모든 일이 추억이 될 때까지 우리 두 사람 서로의 쉴 곳이 되어 서툴고 또 부족하지만 언제까지나 곁에 있을게. 모진 바람 또다시 불어와도 우리 두 사람 저 거친 세월을 지나가리.